never mind, things are good again. Took the time.
Today I'm doing my all over full face makeup routine, and this makeup routine I tend to do more during the daytime where I do go to school, and when I go to work I know it's gonna last all day. So if you guys stay tuned, I hope you all enjoy. Alright, so I'm back now, and all I did was wash the makeup that I already had off of my face, and I moisturized it, and I just use a Clean and Clear dual moisturizer, dual action moisturizer, and it really helps with the acne and blemishes, which I do have a few right now. But the first thing that I use is the Revlon ColorStay makeup in the shade 240 medium beige, and I just apply this with my fingers. So a little bit on there, and I just take like relatively a fair amount, and I just cover my entire face with this. And I wouldn't call this this wouldn't be kind of a full foundation, like full coverage. It'd be more medium to sheer, but you can definitely build this up, which I totally do in situations like this. And I have super oily skin, and this kind of helps reduce that. And I just take a little bit more, and I kind of concentrate more on my blemishes and covering them up. So I'm just going to cover these up. And if I'm looking down at all, it's just because I have a mirror right here. So all my blemishes, I'm just going to cover up a little bit. All the red areas. And I'm not going to be using a primer today, so I'm just going to be using my foundation as one. Not really, but eyes. Alright, so that's about it. And if you still feel like you need to cover up a few more, you can definitely still like do that, because I might do that like throughout this process. So that's that. I might have to pick up a new one because it's sort of a little too light for my skin, but hey, you know, if it works, it works. Next I'm just going to be using the Miliani Mulititasker powder, and I use the shade Tan, and this is kind of it does three things for you. It's a setting, finishing, and a blotting powder, and I absolutely love this stuff. This covers very well too. So this is nice to use on top, and I keep this with me like throughout the day when I do need to blot a little bit around my nose area. You know, I just kind of go and I just dab around where I need to do it. So I just add a little bit of this, and this really gives your face kind of a matte finish instead of like a sheer. So that's that, and I just applied that with a kabuki brush. Next I do my eyes, and I do two different bronzers, two different palettes, and I use both of the Naked palettes. The first one is the Naked, and the other one's the Naked Basic. And I just use two eyeshadows out of this. The first one is Sidecar, which is this really sparkly, kind of a whitish gray tint. And what you're going to want to do with this, since it is so sparkly and stuff, is just pat it on instead of wiping it across. That's how you get most of your fallout and everything. But, yeah. So just pat, pat, pat. And then after you get your however much you want as your all over lid color, you're going to want to take your your Naked Basics palette and choose the darkest brown out of this whole entire palette, which is Faint. And all you're going to want to do with this is pick it up with the same brush, and I'm just using the Soho blending brush, and you're just going to want to do windshield wiper, or not windshield, little circles going from your crease out to your outer corners, and then blending it in to the bottom lashes. And it looks a little goofy until we put the eyeliner and everything on. But just little circles, even windshield, I do windshield wiper motions when I want to blend everything together. But you just go with the desired amount that you like. And you can definitely build this up too. And then after that, all you're going to want to do is line your upper lashes. And to do that, I typically switch between eyeliners, just depending, because I don't know if I have my set one, but this one I've been loving lately again. I picked this up a while ago, and then I found it again in my makeup collection, and it is the Maybelline Line Stiletto, and I just kind of just draw on my upper lid. And I'm horrible at doing my upper lash line, so don't pay attention to the way I do it. And I do weird faces too. So that's that basic palette, and I pick up the color Faint, and all I do is I kind of just trace over the liquid liner just so that I know it's set and it's gonna last all day. Then I just go in with a eyeliner, and this is the e.l.f. brightening eyeliner in the color Black, and I just do my upper lash line. So you tight line, and then instead of going all the way through the bottom lashes, all I tend to do is just kind of go in the corners and then stop. So you go halfway to your eye, and then I stop. So halfway, stop. So I feel like this works best for me, and I really like this outcome. Then my eyes are pretty much set all up into the mascara, but first I want to finish my face before I do my mascara, just so it doesn't have fallout on my lashes afterwards. So I'm just picking up my e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzer duo here, and I'm just picking up the blush with my Eco Tools kabuki brush here, and I'm just going to go into my temples, then my jaw, and then bring it down my neck here. And then just kind of my nose a little bit. And that's that. And then the next part is my lashes, and I use two eyeliners, or gosh, two mascaras, and if you haven't seen my March favorites, I linked it down below. I use these two mascaras, and they give you great volume and extend your lashes wonderfully. So the first one is the Colossal, and I just swoop this on generously, and then I'm just going over what I already did with the Colossal in my Rocket to finish my lashes. And that is it for the eyes. And then just to finish up this entire look, I am taking the PH Matchmaker by Physicians Formula lip gloss, and it comes with like a little light. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you just kind of apply it onto your lips, and it takes like 30 seconds for it to match the color of your lips, to brighten it up, I guess I could say. So, which is pretty cool. I know CVS is having a sale right now, and they sell this. All Physicians Formula cosmetics was $6 off, so I recommend picking this up. And this is in the color Neutral. Natural, or is it it's natural, not neutral. As you can tell, mine's kind of going into a more corally color. Kind of the look. Thank you all so much for watching, and please comment down below videos you'd like to see, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks.